hell, my car!
There's always an episode of Family Guy you haven't seen yet. Over a decade ago, Peter joined the Rednecks because he absolutely loved their way of life.
These men and their redneck lifestyle really speak to me.
The very next day, Peter got himself a pickup truck and dressed in classic southern rural style, fully embracing the redneck vibe. When Lois questioned his choices,
Peter, you can't suddenly decide to be a redneck just because of some show.
Lois, those men showed me the way to an identity I've been searching for my whole life.
Peter decided to live just like a redneck from then on, drag the couch onto the lawn, to fully immerse himself in redneck culture.
Chris, what happened to the couch?
Dad dragged it out on the lawn because he said that's what rednecks do.
Started watching shows that country folks loved.
Peter, do we have to watch this? This is what rednecks watch, Brian.
Started chewing tobacco and spat it out casually on the ground.
Peter, that's disgusting. Here, spit in this cup instead.
Oh, there's my apple juice.
Stewie, wait, don't...
Where's my money? You gonna give me my money?
Never mind.
Peter even doodled the quintessential redneck symbols on the back window of his truck.
I'm a redneck, Brian. We like people driving behind us to know what our beliefs are.
Peter, what the hell? My car! Ah, damn it! Hey, come back! เฮ้ย จะไปไหน มานี่ อีดอก กูจ่ายเงินไปแล้ว กี่กอก กูตกลงกับพ่อมึง
Quagmire was completely fed up with Peter when he realized his flight was taking off in just 20 minutes, and he had to rush to the airport. So Peter hopped into his pickup and drove Quagmire there.
Quagmire, I am so sorry.
Don't worry about it.
We can go after them.
Don't worry about it. They're tagged. They're tagged. Just get me to the airport.
The ride went smoothly, and Quagmire made it onto the plane just in time. But as Peter watched the workers refueling the plane, he had a sudden, brilliant idea. If this fuel makes the plane fly, maybe his truck could fly too, if he used the same stuff. Without hesitation, Peter hooked the fuel hose up to his truck.
Did we finish fueling? Do you see the hose in the plane?
No.
Well, then I guess we're finished.
Thanks, George. You want to say that one more time without the sarcasm?
Predictably, halfway through the flight, the plane ran out of fuel and began plummeting straight down. In a moment of crisis, Quagmire managed to pull off an emergency landing on an open plane, saving everyone on board. However, Quagmire lost his job because of the incident.
Boy, Quagmire, I'm really sorry they fired you. I feel like this is partially my fault.
Now, Peter, it's perfectly normal to siphon jet fuel from an active runway with the intention of flying a pickup truck.
Look, I know I caused a lot of trouble, but my redneck days are over. No more crotch shots of me getting out of a car.
Determined to make up for his mistake, Peter teamed up with his buddies to help Quagmire get his job back. In a flash of inspiration, Peter came up with a plan. Quagmire would pose as a passenger while the three of them dressed up as flight attendants. Once the plane was airborne, they'd drug the pilots, creating a crisis where Quagmire could step in, save the day, and become a hero, thus regaining his position. The plan went off without a hitch. The pilots were successfully drugged, and everything was set for Quagmire to take over.
Both the pilots are unconscious and we're in a nosedive. If only there was someone on board who could save us.
But there was one problem. Quagmire wasn't on the plane.
Oh, that was great.
Thanks. I know you have a choice in airport sex, and I appreciate your choosing Quagmire. All right, I got a plane to catch. Say, which gate is flight 209?
209? That flight left half an hour ago.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. That plane's going down. My friends are on that plane. They're all gonna die.
What? Oh, no!
And that's not the worst part. Here's the condom I said I put on.
We're all gonna die! I can't believe this is happening.
Realizing his blunder, Quagmire drowned his sorrows at the bar. That's when a legendary figure appeared,
You Hefner.
and, with just a few words, reignited Quagmire's confidence. Determined, Quagmire rushed to the control tower to save his friends.
Stand aside, sir. I'll take it from here. All right, now do you see a button that looks like a drunken gay guy eyeing you from across the bar?
Yeah, I see it.
All right, press the button right above it.
Under Quagmire's precise guidance, the plane made another successful emergency landing. Thanks to his heroics, Quagmire not only saved everyone, but also got his job back.
You put yourselves on the line and you gave me my life back. I'll never forget that. Now, if you'll excuse me, I gotta go to work.